Lucas Mendez, 28 years old. I never imagined that a routine traffic stop would change everything. But when that cop told me to get in the patrol car, my heart raced, and it wasn't fear of a ticket. It was December, heading back to my parents' place, running away from my mother's questions about girlfriends. When the police lights flashed, I went rigid. I'd always been afraid that an authority figure could look at me and just know. The officer walked up to my car. Broad shoulders, tight uniform, scent of soap and clean sweat. License and registration. Deep voice. I handed over my wallet. He examined the photo, then my eyes, stared at me with an intensity that made my skin tingle. I need you to step out and come to the patrol car. Thorough inspection. Is there a problem, officer? Just need to check the vehicle. Step out. No room for discussion. I walked behind him to the patrol car. He opened the back door. My stomach sank. I was going in the back seat. Like a suspect, I got in, smell of old leather. A metal grate separated us. He got in the driver's seat and turned to me. He looked about 32, intense eyes, a scar on his eyebrow. I'm going to need to check your belongings. Wallet, phone. I handed everything through the grate opening. He checked my phone quickly, then opened my wallet. His fingers stopped. He pulled out a braided piece of fabric hidden between the cards. My rainbow bracelet. A gift from a friend I never had the courage to wear, but could never bring myself to throw away. The officer held the bracelet up to the light. He stared at it too long. When he looked at me, I didn't see anger or disgust. I saw something that made my heart race. Recognition? Is this yours? His voice came out quieter, less professional. Yeah, a friend gave it to me. He turned the bracelet between his fingers, jaw clenched. He returned it to the wallet with excessive care. What's your name? It wasn't procedural. Lucas Mendez. But you've got my wallet. He smiled slightly. Rafael Costa. He extended his hand through the grate. I saw the gold wedding band on his ring finger. Married. Of course. I shook his hand. The touch lasted 2 seconds longer than necessary. And in that brief contact, I felt he was about to cross a point of no return. Can I ask you something? Hesitation in his voice. Have you ever questioned whether the person you show the world is the same as the one when nobody's looking? It was a dangerous question. Every day, I answered. Every damn day. He nodded. Yeah, me too. Those words hung heavy in the air. Raphael turned to face forward, looking at the road. Have you ever pretended so much that you almost believed your own lie? My throat closed. I lived that. Yes. Sometimes I forget. He turned his profile to me. I saw fear and loneliness beneath the uniform. How much longer to your folks' place? About 20 minutes. Do you need to go now? Will your parents call? No. He bit his lip. Then stay. Stay a little longer. Okay, I'll stay. Raphael got out of the car. The sound of his footsteps on the gravel cut through the silence. When he opened my door, I held my breath. Sit up front. We need to talk. I moved with trembling legs. When he got in the driver's seat, the space felt smaller. No grate. No separation. He took off his cap, running his hand through his hair. Sorry. I don't usually do this. Why did you? He looked at me. Because when I saw your face, I felt something I spend my life trying not to feel. And when I saw the bracelet, I knew you'd understand. That you're pretending too. He raised his hand, almost touching my face, but stopped. I can't. I'm married. I'm a cop. But you're here. Yeah, I am. He lowered his hand to the gear shift. The wedding band gleamed. Raphael, what do you want to happen now? Honestly, I have no idea. But I want to find out. My hand moved toward his. But before they could touch, Raphael pulled his arm back and got out of the car abruptly. The sound of the door slamming cut through the moment. I sat alone, trembling. I should have felt relief, but I only felt a burning frustration. The driver's door opened. Raphael got in and sat next to me. The patrol car swayed. We were in the dark, shoulder to shoulder. "You're heading home?" His voice was soft now. "To my parents' house, my sister. Family is important." He paused, looking ahead. "Do they know about you?" "No, they don't know." "Is it hard?" I turned my face. I saw the wedding band gleaming in the darkness. "Why are you asking me this? You were just supposed to check my documents." He looked at me, intense. "I know, but I saw the bracelet, and I know how it is, pretending." "You're married." "I am. 5 years. She's everything I'm supposed to want, but you don't." I try to be the cop, the husband, the normal guy, but you're not." "No, I'm not." The silence became intimate. "Why are you telling me this? I could tell someone." "You won't. You have just as much to lose as I do." He brought his hand to his wedding band. He turned the ring and pulled. The metal slid off easily. Raphael placed the wedding band on the dashboard. The soft sound was deafening. He looked at me. There was fear and desire. He didn't want to pretend anymore, at least not tonight. I moved my hand closer. Raphael turned his palm upward. An invitation. "Are you sure?" I whispered. He laughed without humor. "I've never been sure since I realized lying was easier." He made space and started to speak. "I was 19, military academy. There was this guy, Felipe. We did everything together. I thought it was brotherhood, but I couldn't stop looking at him." He took a deep breath. One night, alone in the locker room, he opened up about his girlfriend. I placed my hand on his shoulder. When he looked at me, I felt absolute terror. Because if he leaned in just an inch, I wasn't going to back away. And he stepped back. Asked for a transfer. I got married a few years later, thinking the right script would erase that feeling. He looked at the ring on the dashboard. "But it doesn't erase. Then you show up with that bracelet, and I feel like I'm back in that locker room. Except this time. I don't want you to step back. I'm not going to step back." He closed the distance and touched my hand. Warm palm. Rough. My fingers closed around his. "This is madness," he whispered. "I know. But you're not alone." He leaned his shoulder against mine. His quickened breathing betrayed the panic and the desire. "I never stopped thinking about him," he confessed, his voice breaking. "I tried to be what they expected. I got married, but it never went away." A tear rolled down. I touched his face, wiping it away. "I understand." Raphael leaned in. He hesitated for a second, giving me a chance to run. I didn't run. The kiss started soft, hesitant, but quickly turned desperate. His hand went to the back of my neck, pulling me closer. I held his face, feeling the tremor, the stubble, the truth. It was liberation. When we separated, we stayed forehead to forehead, breathless. He stammered. "I don't know what. I have a wife. I can't be this." "You already are. You always have been." He shook his head, weak. "You don't have to decide now. Just don't run from yourself." We stayed there, fingers intertwined, feeling the peace of being seen for the first time, until the radio crackled. "Unit 307, what's your position?" Raphael froze. He let go of my hand and grabbed the radio. "I'm on the interstate. Routine stop. Everything's good." He handed back the radio, trembling. "I can't do this." His voice hardened. The cop had returned, but his eyes still showed fear. "You need to go. Please." I got out of the car. I waited for a sign. Suddenly, headlights appeared on the road. Raphael straightened on the seat, adjusted his uniform, and waved at the passing car. The fear of being discovered was stronger than anything else. When the car disappeared, he went still. "Raphael, nobody will know." He looked at me through the rearview mirror, eyes glistening. "You don't understand what I have to lose. My wife, my family, the force. You show up here and destroy everything in 15 minutes. I didn't destroy it. I just revealed it. He rubbed his face. I spent my life burying this, and now I don't know who I am. You don't have to know today. Just know that what you felt is real. How do you do that? Accept the fear. I don't accept it. I live with it. He wished he had that courage. Unit 307, what's your position? The radio crackled again. It was over. I need to let you go. I need to think. He wrote something on a piece of ticket paper and handed it to me. Our fingers touched one last time. I need to think, he repeated. I walked to my car. I opened the paper, a phone number, nothing else. Through the rearview mirror, I saw Raphael holding the ring off his finger, staring at the gold as if he didn't recognize it anymore. I drove home. I saved the number as R. A door left ajar. That night, I slept in peace. I wasn't alone anymore. Somewhere, Raphael was also awake, holding the ring and the same doubt. We took the first step, together and apart. But as I watched the patrol car disappear in the rearview mirror, an icy doubt hit me. Would that secret survive the light of day?